Hello there, gentle people. Today I am going to be talking to you about this brand of Sennelier Watercolor paints, and I recently purchased this little travel kit. Pretty much when you have a big box of paint or a big pan of tubes, you don't necessarily want to walk around with the whole thing all the time. I use this at home. It's pretty big, and if you're traveling a lot or if you're doing plein air, if you're just out and about and want to be able to have a palette with you, you can purchase something like this on Amazon. And I think I got this for about 10 bucks, and it just happened to be coincidental that they matched. I wasn't even thinking to get something that matched. Again, these are the Sennelier Watercolor. They're a French artist watercolor, and I really like them because they have honey. They have actual honey as the binder, which helps to make it really luminous and rich. And these are from France. You can also get these on Amazon as well. So just stay with me while I load up this palette and we'll get to look at some colors. Alright, so let me just open up here, and yeah, you can see that one is pretty much a mess. And this palette, this has 12 and this has 12, so everything just works out perfectly, and you do have space to mix your colors in the smaller palette. I'll start off with the lemon yellow. And if you haven't used watercolors before, a lot of people tend to get very intimidated by watercolors because they're so unpredictable, but that's actually the thing that I love about it. And if you've never worked with watercolor, you do not need a lot, just a smidge will do. So a little bit of lemon yellow here. It's so smooth and creamy. And our next color is Sennelier Yellow Light, and it has a deeper tone than the yellow. Woohoo! Here we go. The lemon yellow. This is French vermilion. And again, remember, you don't need too much. This one is Sennelier Red. And it would be nice if I would wipe the paints off right here before I put them back, because it makes it hard, but when you're into it, you're really not paying much attention. So if you do remember though, definitely clean it off. This is Rose Opera. This is actually one of my favorite colors, which is weird because I don't really like pink. I'm not really a pink type of person, but there is something about Rose Opera which is pretty much magenta, but it's just so rich and lush. It's one of my favorite colors. This is, and I have to kind of use my shirt to squeeze the top off. This is Ultramarine Deep. Oh, yummy, yummy. That just looks like the water at home in the Caribbean Sea. That one kind of reminds me of the Blue Mountains too. So again, that was Ultramarine Yellow. The next one is going to be Phyto Blue. Of all the blues, that one is definitely my favorite. I use that one a lot, whether I am doing watercolor or acrylic, any type of printmaking. I always reach for that one. It's pretty much phthalo blue. This is Forest Green. Definitely deep and rich like a forest. This green is a little bit lighter. This one is phthalo green. Right, almost like a deep lime greeny type of color. The next one is Burnt Sienna. And if you like earth tones, then you'll definitely love some Burnt Sienna. And this is another one of my absolutely favorite colors. It's Payne's Gray. And it looks super dark, but if you're thinning it out when you're doing some watercolor painting, it has such a nice pretty gray color. And then the last one here is Warm Sepia. And that one, I don't know what is going on with the binder, but you notice that one kind of came out gloopy. And I got a smidge of something here on the yellow, but let me see. I'm not even going to stress it. So again, this is lemon yellow. This is Sennelier yellow light. This is French vermilion, Sennelier red, rose opera, ultramarine blue. This is phthalo blue, forest green, phthalo green, burnt sienna, Payne's gray, and warm sepia. So that is pretty much it. And if you have a little travel brush, it's gonna be perfect for that. And I have a smaller Winsor Newton Cotman kit, so I can just stick that brush in there and I am good to go. So that is how you create a little travel palette, and it's going to be much easier to carry this and this. Agreed? So thank you guys very much for being with me. You know I appreciate your time and your presence so much, and I will see you again soon. Peace.